Ah, how beautiful it is to be back. Right, we have to go to the pretzel farm, to the Perzel farm, and then to the Milchmain Road. That's what we have to do. And I think, if I remember correctly, the Perzel farm is down there. I think well, we can also do some more battles, because battles can't hurt, right? Well, I guess it can hurt if I die. Hey, Whisper!
We're good to go.
Oh yeah, wait, didn't I buy a weapon for Joshua yesterday? Did I equip that weapon for him? I did. Okay, so he got his weapon. The chest is empty. Haha, got you. What the fuck?
Let's move out.
Oh no! The chest is empty, shocked. It's interesting that they even put like messages on chests that you already looted.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh wait, I got a crit. I think I actually want to use a healing item. I think if I use healing, yep, it'll take it too long.
All right, we're good to go.
My mother was being annoying as usual and she noticed you and she was like, why is the West woman got such a voice? Is that a transvestite? And I shoot her off and it's too much to explain about it or she will annoy me again about it. Wow! See, that's the reason. You always ask me like, Mizuz, do you know your parents what you're doing? No, they don't. No, they don't. That cross-dress once. But I did it for money, is it different? No. Would I do it again for money? Yeah. No matter when we come here, this place is always so tranquil. It's hard to imagine monsters running amok here. I certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's go ask someone here to fill us in the details. I wonder if Theo is home today. On his greenhouse? I think that's just normal with parents, right? It's always like that. Mind open accepting? Oh, I wish my parents were like... My father is like super racist, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding, man. Well, you know how bad it was when I had like a friend that had a little bit of like darker skin. Oh. Hey Theo, it's been a while, hasn't it? Estelle and Joshua too? Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly. We're here on Bracer business. We heard you have been having some trouble with monsters. Estelle and Joshua explain that they are here to their father's work because he's away. You have finished all your training. That's wonderful news. Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble, huh? Regrettably, that's been the case the past several days now. Thanks to which, I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. Which means the monsters only come out at night? You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all the details from my father though. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables anytime now. It's like the thing, like, I had like parents I could look up to not how to be when I get older, if that makes sense. I was like, okay, I don't want to be like my father. I don't want to be a racist piece of shit. Oh, there's a critical heal.
We're good to go.
Okay, before I do like the quest at the... Oh, those monsters are basically invisible. Quickly wanna heal up again. I don't feel safe. The gay virus will get you one day. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh wait, no, I can go to the chapel. We'll get you too. Nope. Definitely won't. Sorry to disappoint you, Whisper. Hey, Tabi. What the fuck is this? Wait a second. What the fuck is this? Right, I do 0 damage to them. 30! Oh, and they flee. Okay. Guess I have to fight this thingy here, huh? A large monster is prowling around. Exterminate. Exterminate that thing.
Not now.
It fucking exploded. It self-destruct. Okay, move away. Hey, Reina! Hey, hi! There we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Fucking self-destruct, man. Hope you're doing well, Reina. Back in my day, a tomboy was a girl who was nerdy and plays games and such because that was boyish things to do, and not just current tomboys of being tan and sporty. God, things have changed, man. And then like, you also had like those girls who weren't really popular. Because those girls didn't really care how they look, so they didn't really put makeup on and all that stuff, so they weren't really popular. That's how it was here, at least. But they were like the best people to talk to be honest. Bye-bye, Deprami. Good luck. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Perzel. How is everyone getting on these days? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What the fuck, you talk to girls? Wait, you didn't? Wait, you didn't? What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio? We were actually just chatting with her outside. To tell you the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. Estelle hands Mr. Perzer the guild referral and Joshua explains that they are taking over for the father while he's away. Is that so? But don't you think this job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle? I agree, I would feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt. Don't sweat it, we are bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild has even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we would be more than grateful. Well, alright then. Go ahead and have it. Thank you very much, Mr. Perzer. Then could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields? I haven't been able to get a closer look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night and raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on. They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. We have tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures if you ask me. Since they only appear under the cover of night, we will have to wait for it to get dark. Then how about taking a load off? Until then. I assume you'll be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word, you bet I will. I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Mrs. Perzel. I can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. And for that, I will whip you up something special that will live up to your expectations. No girl wanted to talk to me back in school? Aww. To be honest, like most girls were also mean, but I could talk to those girls that went to video games and like manga and anime. I could talk to those. They weren't really liked, but neither was I, so I also wasn't liked, so that worked out. Oh, that was delicious. Your mom's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. Haha, that's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. I feel really bad for Joshua though, with the little ones jumping all over him like that. It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch onto him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that the children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you? He's definitely cautious and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you get to know him, he's really a caring young man. The fact that he's not self-conscious about it too gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes and lush black hair, it's only natural that he would be a target for all the young girls. Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumor has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. I hear that he turned them all down though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this. But how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. If you were a boy, I imagine it would be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he would talk to you about. And the fact that you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Why would I? Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? It's about time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua and I get the job done, Tio. I would like to continue this conversation then, okay? Oh, alright. Be careful out there, Estelle. Super dance protagonist, let's go. Hey, Aoi. Hey, Zabriel. That girl. She's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Thank you! Thank you! Just plain dense. Just keep that. That's the perfect way to describe her. Plain dense. Poor Joshua, he really has his work cut out for him. Oh. It seems as though the monsters always show up at about this time. We would better get outside and take a look around. Grrr. What's going on, Estelle? I've gotta ask, Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Oh, come on. Where are you coming up with this stuff? Since you came to live with us, we have always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they are all good memories for me now, and what I mean to say is, I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So if there's ever anything on your mind you would like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to. That's all. Let's hurry up and get get out there so we can kick some monster butt. What kind of nonsense is Tia putting into that girl's head? Secrets, huh? You're so hyped for the Sky remakes? The Sky ones are the only games I haven't had a chance to play. Wait, you haven't had a chance to play this game? This is my first Trials game. And... a Trials game. And I actually love it so far. I've only heard people don't like this one as much because it's a very slow start and it's all about world building. And only later on, like near the end, it starts to get interesting. But I already love it. It's super comfy. I love the characters. It's fun to play. So I don't think I will have any problems to get over the boring parts, what people say about it. So I'm looking forward to play. How many Trails games are there? 11, 12? Gonna play all of them! It's just a matter of time. Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first and then move on to the fields, stable and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. Alright, let's go. Yeah, but perfectly for certain games then? I think I'm built for like the majority of games. There are only like a few games that I don't like. It's awfully quiet. All I hear are the bugs chirping. It doesn't look as if they have shown up yet. I wonder if they are aware of our presence. Hey Joshua, did anyone ever tell you that story as a kid? You know, the one about babies being born in a cabbage patch. Now there's another question entirely out of the blue. And no, I was told about an angel with silver wings who delivers them. Interesting. So the explanation for where babies come from differs depending on the region, huh? Yeah, babies just grow. They just grow like a vegetable out of the ground. Arcania! Oh boy! Dude, I think before I play Arcania, I will play Command & Conquer 4. How about we get back to work? Okay. Are you built for dino with... No, I don't want to play dinosaurs with double D, man. This game is weird. I don't want to see big dicks. Not dicking around, huh? Yeah, I'm not dicking around. I should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here. The glow of the ornaments sure give this place a romantic ambience. It makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting foot in here. You are definitely a ditz, Estelle. At least it's better than being dense like someone I know, like you! Like you! Like you, Estelle! I guess we're just gonna go to the milk road. So something like the building here left. Yeah. There's nothing here either. That leads off the farm. We need to make our rounds on the farm. Well, hit me up again with, you said the fields, the greenhouse, and the what? Havu! Thank you so much! Havu! Thank you. No monsters here. Alright, let's keep moving. Psst, look. Meow. It's getting away. Hey, get back here, you little furball. I can still sense its presence. It's staying put on the farm for the moment. Well, good, because it's about to get caught. I got him. I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts, so stay alert and don't let your guard down. You little fuckball. Bro, there's a large one. Well, time to kill some... I don't even know, chinchilla, cats, whatever they are. It's playing dead? Bro, you are dead in a bit. Oh, you missed? Bitch. Stop. There we go.
All right, we're good to go.
A flaky potato. Say meat. A Mew? My goodness, the work of a brazier is something else. You kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters. Teehee. It was nothing really. I wanted to ask you though, now that they have been caught, what do you plan on doing with them? Killing them. Cooking them. Eating them. Do we really have to exterminate them? Of course we do, Estelle. That's the whole reason we came up here in the first place. But the mission of a brazier is to protect civilians and uphold justice. Showing mercy to a bunch of monsters is just absurd and completely illogical. I see what you're getting at, but... You know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so... What do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they have learned the lesson. Theo, Mrs. Perzel. But in this case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is we are all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of those creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these little critters just this once? Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again. Then that's that. Alright, you critters, you'd better count your blessings. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. No scram. My brother tries just fucking kill it. Well, I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night, so how about we head back into the house and hit the sack? The two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Joshua? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I made the situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? Are you talking about what happened back outside? Don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, it wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent, is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Oh, he's a fucking psycho. We got a psycho protag and a dense protag. Let's fucking go, the dream team combo. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's at times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Joshua! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Estelle? I have watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else, probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't ever want to hear you say you're broken again. I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's what really matters. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. That's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family. Estelle, Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weakness today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself, and for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed that you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. I've got a whole lot more where that came from. But how about we call it a night? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, bro. Thank you both. You did us all great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have. Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know. That will definitely be the first place we contact. Come and visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We would love to have you over for the night again, when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, Tio and Mrs. Perzel. We will definitely be back to take you up on that when our workload settles down. So we got another free space or free place to rest, I guess. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next one. Sounds like a plan. On to the next one! It's kind of weird, you can also rotate the camera, sometimes I didn't even know where I am. Oh my god! Mushroom hunt. I'm looking for a rare mushroom that grows only where there are rich deposits of septium in the ground. Should be an easy, fun job. Okay. I'm looking for someone to replace a malfunctioning augment light in the road lamp on the main road. I'm searching for a flower known as a bear claw and a savory pinion. The former is a native to the forest of Mistwald, south of Rode, and the latter comes from an insect-like monster. The soldiers stationed at the Verd Bridge are set to undergo special training, and we are looking for a good man or woman to play the parts of enemy soldiers. If you're up to the task, contact Chief Warrant. Okay. Ermagerd! Ermagerd! How did the farm go? We hit a few bumps in the road, bud. Let me give you a brief report of the details. Nice. I see. So you ended up setting the monster free because the Perzer family requested you to do so. I think it was premature on the part, but I won't pursue the matter any further. Is it okay to leave things at that? The mission of a brace is to protect civilians and uphold justice. However, there are many ways we can protect those around us, and there are as many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. As a bracer, it is your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has very profound implications if you think about it in that way. That's because we aren't an organization that deals strictly with monster problems. We also intervene when disputes arise between nations. To become a high-ranking bracer, one must have more than combat strength. A well-honed mind and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. A sharp mind and problem-solving skill, or problem-solving ability, huh? Serious? The road to the big league sounds a lot steeper than I originally thought. Well, then your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're both here, why don't I give you the details of your next job? Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything, so what have you got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good wiping or whipping? Not this time. The next job will entail the transportation of goods. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Klaus himself. Really? A request from the mayor? Do you think it will be alright leaving such an important task up to us? From what I've heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I would like you to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. Work recently is because we're still new at this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys actually came at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. Do you think you would be up to the task of replacing augment light and a road lamp along the main road? Sure. You just leave it to us. If you're fine with us doing the job, then we will gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I completely forgot it needed to be replaced today. First off, I'll need to give you the replacement part. This is the replacement augment? That's right. If you want to replace your augment light in road lamp number 6 on the Milch Main Road to the west, it's the 6th road lamp that you will come across counting from Roland's west entrance. Make sure you get the right one. I think I've got it. The 6th road lamp on Roland's west entrance, right? Once you found the road lamp, you will need to open the maintenance panel. You will need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep, the combination for the 6th road lamp is 544818. 544818. I'm sorry, but could you repeat that again? It's 544818. That's right, good memory, Joshua. Show off. After the combination is entered, the panel will open, and after that, all that's left is to replace the augment. It may seem like a simple task, but make sure to not mess it up. The road lamp may have been out of order for a while now. I see. The light of the augment keep the large monsters away, right? It's not much more than an unconscious dislike of them. But if they go out, then we run into a real problem. which is why I'm asking you to do this job, just in case. These road lampers are placed just off the roads in the area where monsters are more likely to appear. Well, you just leave those monsters to me and I'll take care of them. But I'd better write down the combination before I forget. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead. I'll leave it up to you two to divide up the work amongst yourselves. That should be everything you need to know, so good luck. So if you need to double check or cancel a job, then come to me and talk again. I want to talk to you about trade modification. Technically, I can open another slot. But wait, didn't they say that Joshua can only use dark magic? Or like those dark quartzes? So maybe I should give that to Estelle to open another slot? Oh, he can only do time-related. Well, time-related is the black one, isn't it? Time was black. Wait, do we even have any other? I have green information. Death +5. Well, technically I can... Oh. Open this slot and then be able to perceive enemy status. Oh, just put this in, I guess. Maybe that helps. So the 6th lamp. Is that virus? What the fuck are those the lamps? One, 2, 3. Oh. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp. I'm fairly certain this is the right one too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel as well. You're right, it does. Alrighty then, let's get to work and finish this job. Unfortunately, it may not be that easy. What do you mean? Where did all these monsters come from? It looks like the orbment really has burned out. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off these monsters while the other replaces the orbment. Yeah, you're right. Well then. Joshua is almost dead. It is monsters to me. Alright, I'll open the maintenance panel, so hold them off until you... Alright. Well, so you wait. So, have your monsters had enough? There she goes again. How's everything on your side, Joshua? I'm putting in the combination right now. Let's see, it was 544818, I think. I'm okay here, so just focus on the work. Alright, it's open. Now all we need to do is replace the orbment. Oh, baby, I'm on a roll. Come on, come on, come on, you monsters. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Our work is done here. Huh? Done? Wait, so you've already replaced the orbment? Yep, I don't think we will need to worry about any more monsters. Sheesh, that's it? You sound like that's a bad thing. Must be your imagination. You're really something else. The music in this game is great. We're back, Freddy! Oh, hi, Estelle. From the looks on your face, it seems like you finished the job. Yep, and we did a fine job too, although we did have a few hang-ups. We thought we would report to you as a matter of good measure. Reported the events which occurred on the Milky Main Road. So it really was burned out, huh? I'm sure it happened because we were late replacing it. Sorry kids, you were put in harm's way because of me. There's no need to apologize. It comes with the territory. Dealing with dangerous jobs is a part of the Bracer's work. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, I know. How about I give you this to make amends? This is a quartz? Yep, it's an Impede 2 quartz. It can prevent an enemy's arts. It can be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thanks! We appreciate it. Now, thank you to the both of you today. If you need to discuss anything about orbits and stop by any time, don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs. Cool. Yeah, I know the mayor, but I wanna report. It seems that you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other job, please come back. So I think we got enough money now to actually buy some better equipment. Here. No, don't talk. Ah yeah, buy food as well. I think we have 2,000. So we need to buy this rod for her. Wait, how much is food? No, why is talking the first one? I want to buy. Shut up. Fresh milk. Got 7 or I got 0 of those? Let's buy like 4 or 5 of each. Shoes, I think should be fine for now. +5 def, that's okay. Alright. Stretch.
Little bottle of water.
Hydrate. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Okay. So, the landing port. Check out the landing port. Press north. Joshua with the size. Size matters. Holland. Are you Holland? Orbit, there we go. Darn braces, how long do they intend to keep me waiting? If they don't hurry and get here, I'm going to miss my flying. I should have expected as much from a rural backwater burg like this. Huh? Well, I'll be. That's the bracer emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job, so do you have some time to hear my request? Sure, we've got some time. Great, this really helps me out a lot. Alright, let me give you a rundown and explain the details of the job. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Orbit, representative for Orbit Co. Ltd. I'm Estelle and this is Joshua. Nice to meet you. Estelle and Joshua, is it? The two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself. We're actually pretty new to this whole bracer thing. Greenhorns? Oh well, I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind. I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment, I'm looking for a rare mushroom called the firefly fungus. It is said that it only grows in soil rich with septium. There are records of it being picked here in Roland, but no shops seem to carry it. However, it is of vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put in a request at the guild house. Soil rich with septium, I can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. Do you know any other characteristics of these mushrooms? It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it is buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it. Jeez, this one sounds like it's going to be a pain. But once you dig one up, you'll know it. You know if it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green color. So that's why it's called a firefly fungus. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, have I explained things clearly enough? So basically all we need to do is find the glowing mushroom in the patch of grass along the Malga Trail, right? Looks that way to me. Well, if they're really growing in the ground, we probably won't be able to find one so easily. If you run into trouble, come back to me and speak to me again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible. Okay. Hey, Latu! No, wait, the Malga Trail was northwest of here. This way. Patch of grass. Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. Oof. It's somewhere here where the mine is.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Ah, you missed. Oh, no, that healing was overkill. Oh man, fuck.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
I bet I give him that. Those bugs are annoying, they do so much damage. No! That was wasted.
We're good to go.
Aha! What's with the sudden outburst? I found it! Now to claim our prize. Isn't that... You think so too? The place is growing the place it's growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. This has got a bit of firefly fungus. That's what his face was talking about. You mean Orbit, right? Yeah, that's who I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but I'm sure it's pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of Septium, if you ask me. Septium? What's up, Joshua? I may be worrying too much, but I think you had better put that mushroom in your bag quickly, Estelle. What the? Just like I figured. This mushroom attracts? Estelle, look out!
Piece of cake.
Now that was a surprise, I tell ya. Did she put that thing away? Yep, it's all taken care of. The light emitted by raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect. That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this. Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Right. Just wait till I get my hands on you, you cunning merchant. A white bracelet. Ooh, wait. A bangle that emits pure white light to prevent blindness. Sure, I'll take that. Oh no, it's a surprise attack. Ooh, ooh. Oh, those are the mines. This is the entrance to the Malga mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Okay. Oh yeah, right, couldn't I also, cooking. Dude, I so dislike that the monsters are kind of transparent, so you always see them way too late. But I guess it's good for XP. So I can't complain. Better to be over-leveled than under-leveled, right?
We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Yeah, right, at least I'm prepared.
Let's move out.
And Josh also got his level up. There we go. What's that, you say? You found the mushroom? Yep, we found it, alright. Oh, wonderful. But it might be different than the one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters. Oh, well, it's like this... So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job, Orbit? Well, what? How was I supposed to know something like that? And besides, a bracer's job is to deal with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice so we could have at least be prepared. Never mind, as the big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for? Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up. You had some big and nefarious plan in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan. What? Is it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course. What? Cooking? Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. And the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredients, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of them all. This is no doubt the ultimate ingredient. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. That's the talk of one unacquainted with a true delicacy. But then again, comers such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise to the heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that. I agree, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I would ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave. Yeah, please take it. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client. Nobody's going to buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go. Please excuse us, we will be going now. Yes, please do. Asshole! I know, easy dude, hi. We getting money, we getting money, we getting money. I'm stuck standing here today, but travelers are incredibly sparse. Man, I'm so bored. With all this free time, I've started trying to find shapes in the clouds as they pass by. Are you that person? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I've heard my boy, Luke, caused you a lot of trouble, did he? I'm absolutely ashamed as a father. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy his age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, and you're supposed to be a girl. You're certainly full of energy as usual. I would love to get you to share some of that vigor with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my man into shape. So I put in a request at the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of the enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be the perfect fit for the job. So how about it? Can you do this for me? Sure. Will gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take a break until the preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, then there's no point in doing the training. I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright then, we'll get ourselves ready. Sure, please do what you need to. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourselves. I know I was bored before, but I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. This is a training exercise, so please refrain from speaking. All you need to take is... You all need to take this seriously, as if this were a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my man. That was my intention from the beginning. We will do as you request. Yikes. Forward!
We're good to go.
Cease fighting! This training is over. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness, it's finally over. Good job, everyone. Can I say pathetic? Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? Hey, you be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. Hey, how about you try and say that one more time? Knock it off, Scott. The training is over. You seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Harold. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how the citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look in the mirror. Yes, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was excellent training. I agree. This was a good learning experience. If you think so, then you're set for life as braces. Although your positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for the both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime. It's kind of a big upgrade. Where was this medical necessity? South of Roland, and the letter comes from insect-like monsters. So I'm guessing it's on this way.
Let's move out.
What's that thing?
All right, we're good to go.
Okay, Mist Sword, there it is. Ah.
Piece of cake.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, I don't have access. I don't have access to my map now. Hey Sparrow! Hi hi!
We're good to go. That's that. Let's move out. We're good to go.
The fucking poison, man. Bro.
Piece of cake.
Okay, I got the... Pinion, I need the bear claw now. Got it. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Oh. So many fucking enemies, dude. The fucking fusion!
That's that. Let's move out.
Jesus, man. It's fun. Oh.
We're good to go.
Hi, you pig. Well, if it isn't Estelle, you seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual. Teehee! Here you are. These are for you, Father Divine. This is The bear claw and the Serapinian you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right? That's right, I did put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this just for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these? Nope, we're totally fine. I mean, we were fine. Well, maybe minus the totally part. I'm worried about your attitude, Estelle. Why, there's nothing to be worried about. I know I've told you this before. It's certainly a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. Okay, I'll be more careful from now on. Since I seem to have a bit of spare time, how about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon? No, anything but that. I'm sorry, Father, but we've really got to get going. You've still got work left to do, right, Joshua? Why do you have to bring me into this? Please excuse us, Father, but we have to get back to the guild. That's too bad. However, since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you for all your hard work, Estelle and Joshua. I pray that the goddess will always be with you. Nice. I don't need more head pets. I'm fine without any. I'm fine without any head pets. Alright, we did all the side quests. Means we can also go in here now. And we're well prepared now. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, the request comes from the mayor himself. I have to speak to him. Where's the mayor? Abend Bar. Is he living here? Oh, I just connected to the bar, isn't it? Our nation is divided into 5 regions with the central city in each. Mayor Klaus has been given charge of Roland. Oh wait, so... Although he's called Old Man Klaus because he likes to potter about his garden, he's actually a very capable leader. So wait, am I correct here? Maggie, my boy's a soldier in the Royal Army. He was posted in the Royal City before, but now he's assigned to security at the Vert checkpoint in the west. When he gets back, I want him to give Luke a good scolding. Roland Hotel? Clock Tower? What's wrong? Is there something on your mind? It's nothing really. How about we climb up to the observation deck? Sure, I guess. Oh, mayor's residence. Dude is living well, huh? Do you think the mayor is even in today? The headpets made him happy? No. Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we are not disturbing you, sir, but we have come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about your job request. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise, but... there's no need to apologize. And knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I would like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? I will never be happy again. It's all your fault. In truth, I don't think you will find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason I think that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly, and that you would need to carry us and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga mine and deliver it here. When you say septium, do you mean like sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stone. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbments. So that's a difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now. We have actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called S-melas from the Malga mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold onto it until someone could pick it up. So you would like us to pick up the crystal from this mine, chef, and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? It would be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes too. Alright, we will do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. If you show that one to the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. It would be nice if the if the map would also rotate depending like where your camera is, because like sometimes it's actually confusing. I love the fact that the tail gently wags. I didn't ask for this. I never wanted this.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Maybe I should actually rest before I go out. bark for us. Drop 50 gifted, I'll do it. I'm not doing this fucking shit for free, man. Oh wait, the mine was left, wasn't it? Oh no, wait, it was first right and then left, I think. Perfect place to rest, eh? It's better than walking all the way back to your house to sleep in a bed.
We're good to go.
No, it's not. Feel in business. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland's mayor Klaus has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Well, alright then. If you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gatton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium load more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Check this out, it's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by Orpmans too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Great ideas. What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you're here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, he should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine? When you were riding in the minecart, you noticed a place along the way where the tracks diverge, right? If you follow that other line, you will reach the elevator. In order to get there, you will have to go back to where you came from and flip the lever to activate the track switch. Bro. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. Oh, there's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask the miner about it. Oh my god. Fix your shit. Don't use it! If it's broken, then don't use it. What's that? You said the elevator wouldn't work? Ah, I see what the problem is. You need the key to activate it. But since you don't have one by your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Much appreciated. Once our business is finished, I'll make sure to return it. Was the shakedown working? I'm guessing because I replaced this model with like I replaced the old model, so I'm guessing I have to remake those redeems for this model. I said try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time. It looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down into the lower tunnels? Sure. Eek! You scared me there for a second. So you're looking for the mine chief, are you? I'm sure he's somewhere across the bridge. Boop the snoot redeem? What the fuck is that? Oh man, I ate a ton of food, but now I'm hungry again. Maybe I ought to try sneaking off to town for lunch again. Looks like Trent was cutting work again. I can't believe he's still pulling the same stunts after that last earful he got from the boss. Heaven and earth! What are you two kids? What are two kids like you doing down here in the mine? You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guild and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus. I see. So you kids of bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Alright, give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. Wow! I've never seen a crystal this big before. That's impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too. It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an S-Melas crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun! Check this out, Joshua! That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Well, I guess it's done. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gayton. But don't worry, we will make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you kids. Huh? What's the matter? That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted. The airflow? The scent, it's... Whoa! Ah! Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems that there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I'd better check on the extent of the damage. Look out, a cell! What? Why are there... Do you usually have problems with big monsters like this? No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of septium. So we've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but... Judging from the situation, it may be that the recent cave-in opened a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable. But this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get to the other workers out of here. If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination is right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts. You're right, some extra help would be much appreciated. So how many miners are we looking at all? There should be only be 4 others working here in the lower tunnels. Got it, now let's go find them. Sorry about all this. Alright, take these and use them if you need to. Don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I wouldn't make a tasty meal. But me too, I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. Why are you getting closer to it? Are you stupid? You're safe now, guys. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there, I thought I would never be able to sit down for another meal again. This is no time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. Any more lollygagging and you are going to be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me.
Let's move out.
Looks freaking adorable. No, I don't. No, I do not. Shut up. Ah! Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help!
Let's move out.
Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracer? What are you doing in a place like this? But the suit on my boots, you're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how you all veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. And suddenly the wall collapsed and the flood of monsters came in from the other side. So we've got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? It looks like you guessed right, kids. So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous, it's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Would you look at him run? He must have been really scared. I bet. Hey, where are you going? That way leads to the monster den. The bedrock is also still unstable, so how about we do ourselves a favor and keep away from there? It certainly doesn't look that safe either. Alright, let's swim back. I'm sorry, but there's still others who need rescuing. Wait, did I miss something? Oh no, oh, wait, I probably have to go here. Ah, adios. Who art in heaven, extend us to thy saving hand. Hey, idiot! If you've got time to pray to the goddess, then how about helping me take care of these creatures?
Let's move out.
Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Aidios. What a religious nut. If this was really the work of the goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. It's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen. How about you try and set it again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. Did we find everybody? Yeah, there should be everyone. Alright, then let's get out of here ourselves. Of course, Tavi finds it nice when others are angry, right? That's toxic. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you are safe. You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Well, except for the new guy who it took off like a bat out of hell. The poor guy must have wet himself scared. I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility that there are monsters still in the lower tunnels. Until we can confirm that it's safe, I don't want anyone using the elevator, you hear me? That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I guess I just have to report the truth about everything that happened. It's kinda sus. I apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later on and make sure you two are compensated fairly. Don't sweat it. We just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all part of our training to become full-fledged bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know, but we will figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. As a heads up, I may ask the guild for help if you run into any other serious trouble. Sure, you can count on us. And we will make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended. You did make sure that you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? How rude, I'm not that careless. Look, it's right. You didn't. You lost it? Psych! I've got it right here. Let's go make the delivery, shall we? You are unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kinds of words that will give an old man like me a heart attack.
Let's move out.
Oh my god. I think we can go for like a little bit longer and then we're gonna swap to this gate. I think.
That's that. Let's move out. We're good to go.
Basic pay.
Let's go to the fucking clock tower. I see. I would never have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy. But I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here? We have come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you are no trouble at all. In fact, you have come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Janice Royal Academy. The Janice Royal Academy. I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Haar. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You can call me Joshua. The two of them are actually bracers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me. Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I would run into any real bracers. The inspiring part sounds a little much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So, why did you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural asset of each region as a part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions and said maybe it is I who am in the way. Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle is a great opportunity, so how about showing her what you've brought with you? Sure, hold on a second. Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Roland citizens. A gift? Worthy of expressing your appreciation? I see, so this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved ornament using this to the Queen. As a token of Roland citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful. We as citizens of Liberl owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can't use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberl has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you run around within those hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. I would have imagined anything less from you, Estelle. you guys. Here you go, Mayor Klaus. It has been faithfully delivered. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution, okay, it will be safe in here. Now all that's left is to have Imelda's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its ornament. I can't wait to see what it will look like when it's done. Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself, but today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you? Don't mention it. This is all part of my job as a mayor. Hey Gaxaro, hi. Thank you for everything, but I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus. Yourselves as well. So you're heading home tomorrow on the airline, are you? Yeah, that's right. School's about to begin. I see. So you used your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle and Joshua. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua? Oh. Could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? What? What are you talking about? You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea that you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet. Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh. Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. The next job we're doing for that will be the last one. Alright. Alright, let's get pumped and knock this last one out. Hope you're doing well, Gaxaro. Okay, we got 2 new quests. The Lost Kitten. And a ferocious monster known as Rhinoceros has been spotted roving the Elite Highway. Bracers from the branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okay. Good work. Looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine though, huh? How'd you know? I got a call from the mine. They said that they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now about we give you the report of what happened. Here? There we go. 1,500 Mira. Good. Very nice. It looks like we did much more than anyone was expecting from you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also a part of your mission as Braces. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us? Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything since her nose is always in everything. Yeah, that's what he said. Hey! Why are you saying that? I'm super nosy like that? Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy and naive, right? Isn't that being a bit harsh, Joshua? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you will be doing for Cassius. You have heard of the Libel news, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? When you say cooperating with them to get some coverage, just exactly what does that entail? It seems that they are looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to ask the reporters directly for the details. The reporters and camera woman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Roland. Here's a referral from the guild. Alright, now how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people? Good idea, let's go. Before we do that, I want to do the side quests though, so I have to go to the cafe here. I'm guessing that's you. What am I ever to do? I hope those braces will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of braces? Yeah, that's Ryan. Does it mean that you are they? It sure does. Even that handsome young man too? That's right, myself included. Oh well, what a pleasant surprise that is. There certainly seems to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Does this mean that you are brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's got to be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us. Still, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about? It'll be a pain to explain all of this to her, so let's just get along with what she says. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am. My goodness. For such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who is way too young for you? Oh, that's right, I am so distressed. My little Errol hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Errol exactly? My little kitten. She's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute, it's her personality as well. What's the color of your kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn, shining down upon a field of wheat. So it's tannish. I think that's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood, we will be looking for her outdoors. We will find... if we find her, we will come back and report to you. I'll be waiting for you right here, and good luck, Mr. and Mrs. Bracer. Mr. and Mrs. Bracer. Oh, there it is. Look! Joshua, is that cat? Looks like the one that lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. Did it go down to the sewers? Nope, the cat is not in the sewers. Oh, there it is. Look, it's a cat again. Cat, back here! This is just like back in the Petzl farm. It seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. There's a cat again! I said, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away. It went towards the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it. Here we go again. Wahaha, there's nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there, like that, and SL, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell her owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that, but it's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come here, Errol. That's right, this way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come on, let's go back and see your owner. That's a good girl, Errol. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm pretty sure that Errol was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking towards the cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You are just the cat's meow. The fuck does that mean? I'll take that as a compliment. You're blushing, Joshua. I would sure like to put a collar on you. Then you would be perfect. That's kinky, dude. What the fuck? I apologize, but we're going to need to get back and report to the guild. Have a nice day. See you later. Oh yes, I hope to be seeing you a lot more, Mr. Bracer. That's some kinky shit, dude. Elise Highway. How did I open up the map again? Like the full map. Oh no, wait, the Elise Highway is just down here. A GR. Oh, that's the one, huh? Yo, GR! We need to find a day when we can finish 13 Sentinels. Oh, that was it? Nice. I said Death Stranding? Bro, I can't start even more games! I have to finish some first. I still have like another game to finish for Sunday. Who's this person here? Wow, how cute is this? Oh. Van, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that the people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. Did you have some business with them? Actually, we're representing the guild to cooperate with them in getting a story. Really? Is that so? Then I regret to inform you that the both of them are out at the moment. Oh, well, do you know where they went? That reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar. Got it. Thanks. I think the next game I'll be able to finish will be the Skya. Like, I think the Skya won't need many more days. And then we can see for like another game. Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps the reporter from the Libel News? That's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business do you have with me? We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort. Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassius Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up, so he's not even Roland. What? I came all the way here so I could get a story on this famous Bracer. Crap, what a waste this trip turned out to be. I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxes in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice, you'll have to do. Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxes in a bunch? No, the "we've got you covered" part. What do you mean by that? It's just like Yoshua said, we're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's our referral. Hey, this has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are braces? But brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like all the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield the staff. And this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we were dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they will be free. I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I've got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice you kids. I'm going to leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua and this here's Estelle. And you are? I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for the Libel News. And though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job. I'll be grateful when this is all over too. And by the way, where is it exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right, my destination is the Esmelas Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Ah, that's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So what I really just want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture of the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I've got my camera woman with me. She said something about her Orbital camera not working right, so she took off to the Orbital factory. But she should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubts you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbital factory. So that was the person, I was the camera woman. Wait, anything but that. I'll do anything you ask, just please give me back my camera. It's worth more than my life. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. What's all the fuss about? Could this person be? Yep, that's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Niall! You came just at the right time. Please help me out here. What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, did you? That's amazing. How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? When you do the same thing that many times even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask this, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs, and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Crap, it looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here, you 2,000 mira. And this is your receipt. This is unbelievably awkward combination, if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. I had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids, Neil? They're the Brazos who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bryant, with whom we would originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hyatt. Or Hyatt? Hyatt? I'm the new camera woman for Libel News. At the moment I'm training under Neil. Why did I get stuck babysitting at this blockhead of a girl? That damn editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all of this soon enough. You all want to talk? Never mind, just forget it. Now that we've got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Esmeralda's Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. Yacht. Yeah, she has a... Dorothy Yacht has a big yacht. If you want to go to the Esmeralda's Tower, you'll need to go the other... Okay, sure. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm back to normal. I never thought I would be seeing that day again. Oh shit, she can blind them, huh? That's neat. Wow, the tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. The last time we were here, we only made it as far as the second floor, but judging from the scale, I would say it probably has about 5 or 6. There should be 5 at least. That's what it said in the book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Libel. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Ruan and Zeiss regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Libel kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, get me a few long angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. As a photographer's personality is supposed to change by taking a camera in her hands like that? She certainly looks like a pro. Ow, that really hurts, Neo. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot at using your usual style. I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go, say cheese. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures, acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius, the kind that's borderline insane though. Wow, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. Oh wow, am I a little bit over leveled for this? Jesus Christ. That wasn't even a crit.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Considering I only get like 1 XP, I think I am.
We're good to go. Let's move out.
And knitted shoes. Oh shit. It's pretty good. tin stuff. Is the tin stuff better? Yes, it is. Huh?
Let's move out.
Another way? Oh my god, those fucking mods are pissing me off. I think this is the real way then. Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Would you look at the beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what's that supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Orbment operated cauldron if you ask me. According to my source, it's some sort of ancient device, although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize, please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Wait, isn't it the Bracer Guilds? So you're trying to tell me that you're Bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the legal news. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba and I'm an archaeologist. I came to visit the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. The One Piece! Somewhat, but actually I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway, but since I have only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients of by Eidos, right? That is exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas and skies using the power of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1,200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, the Septorians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of these Septorians slumbers somewhere within Libel. Its name, the Aureole. The Aureole! That what certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Libel, so I came out to investigate. Ah, what an inspiring story! It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part, but if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see, that's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the article you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run into occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the Libel News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice Dorothy Hyat is ready for action. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These 2 kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said it makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess that's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? Wow, the view is great from here. From this height I can see all of Roland. With the scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they would probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I will be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all a part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. Oh, hi there, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years old of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff, and that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I would solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. which means that you are not from Liber, right? Now, I was born in the north, but just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You have someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. That's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother, although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. That's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I would be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Now, not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is a predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest piqued is Bose. The Bose region? That something happened there? A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems that though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion, but there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire. What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much that every other nation on the continent has their eyes on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quads is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I would expect from a camerawoman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. Teehee. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of a setting. Do you think he would let me snap a shot of him if I ask? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he would probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt there was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights? I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua! Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten, or I don't know how to begin or express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers. I think you're better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try to save up a bit though. Well, have a wonderful day and I hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call a raw skill. Now don't get all cocky on me. The braces I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some article and such. I'll head over to the Obel factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy to you two. Oh no, she's gonna break something again, isn't she? I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they would be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now that now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report back to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. But before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, I was telling Joshua. Shara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. Tihi, we're grateful to you. Well, I guess we will report in as well then. Good work, you two. How about you, Charizard? Don't you think they have done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job, but you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work, especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we are able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we will be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know, I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. I agree, it's pretty embarrassing. Charizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? I'm Shara. Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help you break in. They are underage, right? Bro, where are the cops? Where are the cops at? But break me in? Alright, you big pervert. Joshua, why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Mayor Klaus. Estelle, Joshua, and Charizard, I'm glad to see you. Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I look around, and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea, we may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. No sex with Joshua. Aina, we will be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on the Rich's shoulder. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that, and everyone be careful. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe! The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms for the most part appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we will see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where to begin? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? Let's not forget to ask for witnesses' statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box looks like it was burnt off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. It's just like the mayor. I have a ton of difficulties reading like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books or... This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it's only tipped over after being hit by something with force. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it. Or... could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it would be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would be absorptive powers due to its fineness. It would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the button would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which button were pressed. No, wait a minute. Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case, as the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent, but it might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks could be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, you're a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check on the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this save was opened using the same method I just explained. Alright. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right. Now, figuring out who that is. That's going to be the tricky part. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. There's several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documented. They seem to be documents regarding role in city government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there were no political aim involved. Okay, it's the same. Look, there are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they are fresh too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this job wasn't a one-man job. How many people were there in the group? I would probably guess about 3 or 4, huh? Ah, that reminds me, one of them was short. It might have been the girl. What's this? Servais leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. The shop is there. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there something, or is there anything you notice in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband has gone to the chapel and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Well, we know that one already. This is what things looked like when I came home. I didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either. Are you really done investigating? Seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you've missed. They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either, which means they got in another way. But we know that they already got in another way because we checked that already. Something metal and strong enough to leave marks, huh? This seems like something worth jotting down in our bracer notebooks. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you too? Did you find anything? Found evidence. Alright, then let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? The septium and the safe. How many of them were there? About 3 or 4. Where did they get into the house from? The balcony? The terrace? Point blank. What is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Somebody who works at the Amalgam mine. Well, I guess you did a decent enough job. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. A reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those 2 came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the S. Miller's Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So Mayor Klaus, where are the other ones? Other than that, there was only Gisette. But let's not kid ourselves here. I think it would be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and cautious. Or courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septum into the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel, but she said something about taking off from Roland sometime today. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. SL, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right, understood. Oh, looks like she's gone already, huh? I saw Joshua and even Sharaz. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing pod, we might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. The airline's late, I wonder what's going on. The airliner which should be coming from Bose still hasn't arrived. We're prepared to receive the incoming ship, but... Please excuse the delay, the airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan! It's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Charizard too. Thank you, Eidos, for this feast of the ice. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Janus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniform looks like though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on the topic here. So you didn't see a girl in Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the road without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does Estelle? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of a clue? Alright, we did find that. Shara, do you know any places nearby where cervais trees grow? Cervais trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald? That's a forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland Southgate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Wait up! You're running like a crazy lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we got to get to Bose ASAP. But the airline is not even here yet. I know, that's why we are heading there on foot. It will take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk, we've got to make it there today. I wonder if Neil's going to be alright. See you later, Estelle and Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from once of the jobs that asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Well, you know what's going on with me? I'm gonna take a break with this game. There's so much talking. I think we did quite good today. Dude, we're still in the prologue. Holy shit. Wait, we're playing almost 7 hours and we're still in the prologue? What the fuck? God, how long is this game? Oh no.